Rob, did I lose you? No, yeah. Okay,
No.
Rob. How many quarterbacks do you think could be 8-7 with this roster right now?
So I have two directions with this one. One, I think consistent quarterback play would get you here basically across the board. So I think that it's safe to say that there are at least half of the quarterbacks in the league that would have gotten the 49ers to where they are. I also have to acknowledge that personally, I feel there's a big difference between prognostication and rewriting history, right? Prognostication, saying what's going to happen, you're putting some skin in the game because it hasn't happened yet, and therefore you're going to be proven wrong or you're going to be proven right.
It's a great point.
When you rewrite history,
You can never be proven wrong.
You can't be challenged because you're making things up at that point, right? You're saying something that's already happened, and there's going to be no further evidence to prove or disprove it. With Lance, we'll get an answer. With Lance, we will see him basically with this offense at some point. You would hope. You would hope the talk of 2022 Jimmy is dead after this game, but who knows? So you'll see. I do think it's fair to wonder what Lance would have looked like for this team, but I'm hesitant to make any predictions.
Take Lance out of it, because I don't even know who Trey Lance is as a player. I'm talking about the Gardner Minshews of the league. It seems to me that this team is really good. I mean, they have a play caller who can give you 20 to 22 throws a game that are right in front of you. What I'm trying to say is I feel like you can't prove it. I think a lot of quarterbacks could be 8-7 with this team right now. I think Gardner Minshew could be probably treading water with this team right now. I mean, you can't prove it, but that to me is why this whole season is frustrating, because you could have probably done this with – remember when the offseason they were thinking about maybe not Darnold sucks, Flack, but like Dalton. I mean, really, could Dalton not do this? Dalton wouldn't be 8-7 with Debo and Kittle. I mean, I don't know. You really had to spend $27 million to be 8-7. You know, like
that's the critical point.
Yeah.
Is that you could have saved significant assets and reallocated them to make this team better in complementary ways, covered up other weaknesses, but instead you chose a game manager who can't manage the game.
Else. Right. Like Dalton isn't as good as Jimmy, but take a slight step back at corner, be stronger somewhere else, have a better team.
A savvy veteran might have been the better choice on this one. A true game manager may have been the better choice on this one. Yes, one who doesn't commit the turnover. Had Alex Smith come back for one more year and join the 49ers, I think we would be better than we are. I'm willing to make that prognostication.
I'm with you on that. A quarterback like prime Alex Smith could have got it done with this team. But
Kyle Shanahan gives the answers to the quarterback. He just needs that consistent play in order to hit those answers, and Jimmy hasn't delivered.
Don't lose the game. Don't lose the game. Antonio says, I hope the national media is catching up. Shannon this morning mentioned you can't win with this type of quarterback play. Oh, it just dawned on the national media. I guess they don't watch the Niners that much. Don't forget,
They grab onto these storylines and run with whatever tells the best tale, right? And now it's starting to be very painfully clear what that tale is of an inconsistent team based on inconsistent quarterback play.
It also goes to show you, especially for like West Coast teams, your national narrative is defined by your primetime games. Like no one's watching you when you played at Levi Stadium at 1:00 against Atlanta. Like, great. You know, I saw it. Your fans saw it. No one cares. No one talked about it. But then they saw this. And this is what defines you. This is what defines Jimmy Garoppolo's trade value, all of it. Don't forget Jimmy has QB face. So why? It doesn't make me a quarterback. All right, last topic. So does Rob.